Welcome everybody to the boring ass vlogs. That is the life of Mr. Haze. And as it turns out, on my last video when I ended it, I said I was going to bed. Turns out that was kind of a lie. I didn't go to bed because I was actually doing a podcast, which slipped my mind, but got the reminder to do it. So I was doing that. I was on a podcast, and that is going to be out soon, I believe, in a few days. But probably by the time this video goes live, it might be out already. So there'll be a link in the description if you want to check out the podcast. And yeah, we just talked about games, E3. There was like 4 of us, so it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Went well, I believe. Just finished sorting out the finances for the month. I'm not going to show you the finances because you'd laugh, and I'm not a comedian. So yeah, all exciting stuff. I got a package, I got a parcel, and normally I'd get really distracted and, you know, open it up and play around with my new toy for ages, but I didn't do that. I finished writing class. I haven't recorded yet. I haven't recorded the new video yet. Maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I did finish the writing. Just need to go through it again, edit. But I've got this new package, and I know what's inside because I remember what I ordered. But let me open this up right now and show you guys the excitement, the awesomeness of what I got. Drum roll, please. I got paper. Here's what I got. Let me show you this. I got a clapper board. So I got a clapper board, and the reason why I got a clapper board is because when I'm recording on my webcam, there, sometimes the audio and the video goes out of sync, so I need a clapper board. So what you do is that you put the clapper board in front of the camera and you snap it down, and then when you're editing you can line it up quite easily afterwards. And I had a clapper board before. This is my old clapper board that I used to use, but it's mad broke. Look at that, the wood's come off, some of the hinges are coming off. Look at that, that's broke. So I got a new one. But here's the real thing that I want to show you guys. It's a very small air conditioner, and I really hope this works, because when I'm recording, especially when I'm doing live streams, I have to have the door shut, I have the window shut, the door shut. Sometimes I've got to have the lights on as well, and it gets really hot. It's a small room, so it gets really, really hot when the computer's on, the lights are on, the airflow isn't that great, so it gets really hot, really sweaty, and I'm hoping this works. It was quite cheap, and cheapness usually means it's crap, but it did get a lot of good reviews, so I'm hoping this hopefully, I mean, I'm not expecting it to be perfect, but hopefully at least works somewhat reasonably, at least to the fact where I'm not just, you know, sweating like I'm on a treadmill or something, you know what I mean? Like, it's hopefully it's at least that good. This air conditioning unit setup, and it seems to work quite well. So far so good. A little bit noisy though, so I don't think this is something I can have on when recording. I might have to just put up with the heat, and then maybe turn it on for brief periods of time so I can cool down. But you know, it seems to be okay, I guess, for what it is. You know, the money I paid for it, not bad, you know, so yeah, it's alright, Alright, so now that all the boring stuff is out the way, time to do the real fun stuff. So I'm playing Uncharted 4 mostly right now, and I'm going through the trophies. I've beaten the game already. I've beaten it on the highest difficulty set, which is crushing mode, and now I'm trying to get the rest of the trophies. And what I like to do, what I prefer to do when I'm doing trophy hunting, is try the hardest trophies first, because if you can get the hardest trophies, then all the other ones should be a walk in the park, really. Should be. But what I'm trying to go through now is to beat the game in less than 6 hours. So what I'm doing is that I've got this video up here by PowerPix. If you don't know about PowerPix, you need to check out PowerPix. They're really good. But this guy's done it in less than 5 hours, right? I don't need to do it in less than 5 hours. I just need to do it in less than 6. But he's done it in less than 5. So I'm comparing my progress to this video. And so far, I worked out that I'm about 5 minutes behind, right? So, you know, it's not too bad, but if I get too far behind, then that's just going to suck. This is Stratford. Behind me is Westfield, which you can see. If you ever come to London, Stratford's a good place to visit. It's not the most famous place, I don't think, but it's a pretty cool place. It's not as famous as like Oxford Street or Tottenham Court Road. Maybe not as touristy as those places, but if you do come to London, it's a good place to visit. Westfield's okay if you like spending lots of money. Anyway, so this is exam season in the UK. You can get some light actually. It's exam season in the UK. and lots of kids doing like GCSEs, A levels, and stuff like that. I remember exams. I remember doing exams when I was in school, and I remember how that whole thing felt. You pretty much build up to doing these exams, and then you do them, and some people pass, some people fail, and you pretty much told your whole life depends on it, and you believe that, or at least I did anyway when I was in school. I think a few other people did as well. And that's really not the case. That's kind of the message that I want to put out there. That is not the case. If you're doing exams, it doesn't matter if you pass or you fail. Now, that being said, it's always better to pass an exam than to fail, of course. It's always better to pass than to fail. It's always better to have experience in something than to not have experience in it if you can get it. But none of that really matters. Whether you are qualified, whether you're inexperienced, none of that really matters. All that matters is what you do, because there are plenty of people out there with lots of experience, lots of qualifications, and they work in some shitty job someplace, you know what I mean? Or there's plenty of other people out there with no qualifications and no experience, and they still do very, very well for themselves. And there's all kinds of combinations in between. What's important is what you do next, and what you do with what you have, and whether you choose to give up or whether you choose to keep going until you get to where you want to be. A grade will never tell you about yourself. It will never tell you what type of person you are. It will never tell you whether you're a good person or a bad person. It will never tell you. It wouldn't even tell you if you're an intelligent person. Like, you can pass exams with flying colours, and that still won't tell you if you're an intelligent person. All that would really tell you is that you wrote the right answers down on that day. Or not even necessarily the right answers, just the answers that they were looking for. In some cases, that's not necessarily the right answers. It's just the answers that they want you to put. So it doesn't really tell you anything about yourself as a person, as an individual. It just, other than your ability to conform. So if you're doing exams, good luck with your exams. I hope you pass, I hope you do well. But if you don't do well, just remember that has nothing to do with how successful you would be, or where you would go in life, or what you do with your life, or how far you would go.